What's up, guys? It's Japa Rico here. So today is January 24th, 2023. So I just finished a live event on my Portuguese channel, and I thought it would be interesting for me to show you guys the same thing. So there's a position I open. It's a short position. So I'm selling the USDcad, and let me show you guys how I did it. So it just took place a few minutes ago. So if you guys want to do the same thing, this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is not financial recommendation of buying or selling anything. It's just me sharing my thoughts with you guys. But of course, I'm going to explain how I did it, and you do your own analysis, and if you you want to do something similar or the same, then it's totally up to you. I'm not making you do anything. So let me show you the charts. Here I have USDcad, and why this is a long position. So if you use Pvsra, you're going to understand a few things. One of them is that first of all, if you look at the weekly chart, what you can see here is that we're very close to the dragon. The dragon is the 50 EMA, so it's this blue belt with the medium band here, and the upper band and the lower band. So if you can see this blue belt with this light blue line, this light blue line is just the middle of the 50 EMA, so it's the 50 EMA itself, and then we have two bands. Okay, so price is very close to the dragon, the 50 EMA, and in PVSRA theory we call it the dragon. Okay, dragon. But you can call it. Well, it's just a question of how we name it. But you can just name it anything you want. So we call it the dragon. Price is very close to the dragon. It hasn't touched the dragon yet on the weekly chart. So, but you can see that this is something that price is very close to the dragon, and if eventually it touches the dragon, right? So you can see that this is clearly on a bearish move, at least for the past few weeks. So, and this is started. So this is started after the week of December 12th. Okay, so after December 12th, the next week was December 19th. Okay, so since December 19th, this USDCAD, this forex pair, has been on a bearish trend. Okay, so it's a bearish trend that has been continuing since December 19th. Okay, so you can clearly see this on the weekly chart. So once you see this and you spot this trend going on the weekly chart, what we are going to do is change to the daily chart. Because on the daily chart, so you have a bearish indication on the weekly chart. So now on the daily chart, let's look for bearish entries. So okay, here's better now. Right. Okay, I just put my picture, my video a little bit all the way to the bottom, so it becomes easier for you guys to see the chart. So guys, on the daily chart, we are looking for bearish entries. So what happened? On Tuesday, on January the 3rd? You can see here an engulfing pattern. So what is an engulfing pattern? You can see on Pvsra. First, you look at the volume. So we are going to look at candles that have notable volume first. Okay. So you can see this pair of two candles with notable volume. The next candle is engulfing the previous one because it's much bigger. So this is engulfing pattern on the volume, okay? And after you spot that happening with two colored candles, so both of them have notable volume and one is engulfing the previous one. So you have engulfing pattern on the volume bar, on the volume chart. Then you move to the price chart. And on the price chart, you also have engulfing pattern. Although it's a bearish trend, so the next one is going to end much lower, and so the body of the candle is much bigger than the previous candle, right? and it's also because it's a bearish trend, so it's ending at a lower price than the previous one, like a way lower price that you can see, right? Way lower price. So this is an engulfing pattern on a bearish trend. Okay, if it were an engulfing pattern on a bullish trend, then it would be like ending the price with the price much higher than the previous price. But because this is an engulfing pattern on a bearish trend, so you see that the price is much lower and the body of the candle is engulfing the previous candle. So this is an engulfing pattern on a bearish trend. One more clue, guys, one more clue is that you have the dragon here and you have this candle ending. Okay, so you have this resistance that is taking place at 1.36732. So you have this resistance, and price ended just at the lower band of the dragon, and after that made a new low. Price went back again, and once again you have notable volume, this time way bigger than the previous ones. Okay, so even if you compare it with the notable volume before, this one is way bigger, so it's a much more notable volume. So we like to describe the volume when the volume is very big. In Pvsra we say notable, so this is way more notable volume than the previous one. And another thing that you can see is on the day on the 50 EMAs on the dragon, price tried to break it up above the dragon, failed to break above, and the trend continues to be on a bearish trend. Okay, so it's more likely, guys, that from now we are going to reach, at least try to reach the 200 EMA at around 1.32573, up around this value. Okay, at this price. So we have a little bit more to go, but watch out, because tomorrow we are going to have I'm going to show you guys what is going on with Forex tomorrow, especially with this currency pair. So if you take a look at the economic calendar, we are going to have this BOC, Bank of Canada, interest rate decision. So they may change. It's more likely they are going to change the interest rate. They are going to increase the interest rate tomorrow. So the previous value for the interest rate in Canada was 4.25, so 4.25%, and the forecast is for 4.5%. So there will be an increase of 0.25. Likely to be an increase, because this is just a forecast. Like, we don't know is really going to be like the forecast, but it's more likely it will. So they're going to increase the interest rate, and that may affect our currency pair. It's more likely to affect. So my best guess is that we are probably going to have to end this trade before the announcement by the Bank of Canada tomorrow. It's going to take place at 11 p.m. in Hong Kong time, HKT, Hong Kong time. I'm not sure in what time zone most of you guys are. Yeah, I don't really know. Please let me know in the comment section below where you guys are based. I don't know. Yeah, but that's it for daily FX, guys. So moving once again back to the charts. So as I explained to you guys, so we have here on the daily chart, on the weekly chart, I said the price was going back to the dragon. It was a little bit to go to the dragon, but that a little bit is much bigger on the daily chart, of course. So from the weekly we're moving to the daily. So on the daily, like, represents a much bigger change, even though in terms of price variation it's the same, but of course we are moving from the weekly to the daily, then it looks bigger. But so you can see that we have this much to go, and I just saw this pair. What's my let me show you my gonna show you my notepad so that you can see my exits. So oops. Yeah. So here you can see my exit. So I have Usdcad. It's a short position. So I sold. Okay, I sold this pair on January 24th, 2023. The entry price was 1.3358, ATR 0.0104. And here are my exit points. So I have my stop loss set at 1.3514 and my first target at 1.3254. Okay, so those are my exit points, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you like this kind of video or not, please also let me know. And once again, this is not financial advice. This is not financial recommendation. And thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.